The same as Snow is running.
He gets up,
or learning.
sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Or is that for something else like GameCube or something?
Pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
I'm not really big into Paper Mario or Mario in general,
Well, it's a touching.
so I don't know.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes you just need a drink. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. A school of squirts.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be races on Tuesday.
Fled here from the mines.
I almost forgot. That should be pretty hype.
Set foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Stack, nice.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Dude, this could be interesting. Fuck, I tried.
Kid sees the way to the
I tried and it was dumb. Oh well.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to do too much now.
Right next to the arsenal. Tough
I'm
part.
trying way too hard.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
So I'm probably gonna do some...
Like crazy in a couple of corn pins.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of Dishonored practice before I go to bed.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Scumbags.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Whoops.
Finds the core.
I was lucky. I
Down he goes.
I didn't deserve that. That was way too lucky.
The Bastion. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough.
I absolutely did not deserve to make that
me.
clip. But oh well.
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to follow.
No. Yeah.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
Nope.
These folks never saw the calamity coming.
Nope.
But someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him.
Yeah, almost made it.
Stop. No matter what. He's got so many questions after all. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now. Would we? But him, he survived. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue. But he says this.
With 2 or 3 falls, I guess that wasn't too bad, actually.
He's a proper gentleman, that man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off this run. And then do a little bit of I guess it's kind of de-rust of Dishonored, because I haven't played for a while.
He's relieved to see a living face or two.
And then it's bedtime.
Both to him and to each other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
That Bastion segment was kind of slow, but should still be able to gold cinder brick fairly easily. Where the hell is my cursor?
Marshals may be gone. The calamity was mercy for normal folks, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides.
Too quick.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks.
So
All
press
they
the wrong
want's a
button.
warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Yeah, rip.
Cinder brick gave
Rip gold.
metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right.
Damn it. Yeah, this is horrible. All kinds of horrible.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
But yeah, after all that I only lost 1.3 seconds. That's how bad my Cinderbrick was in my TB.
Seems the only thing the calamity saved for Zolf was the smoke. Zolf banged up.
I only PB'd because of 2 major golds.
And we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan. Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rotha's Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Wow.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass, and he's Queen Anne's lunch. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. He's got it, and now to finish her off. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. She's starting to get annoyed. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. After all that, kid lets the ankle gator go. Hope Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury. All that trouble for a single shard, but you know what? It was worth it. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
What? Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Wanna keep the wilds at bay? Pack yourself a musket and a pike. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself.
That's really annoying when that happens. But for some reason, the arsenal opens instead of
Not everything blew up
instead of the upgrade menu.
Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over. So
Wow, the clip was actually really good.
Say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes.
If I hadn't messed up
As for us, we learned an
the
awful
Bastion
lot
segment there,
from Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
this could actually have been
Discovered other
pretty good.
things were better.
Yeah, I fell anyway, so
All sorts of awful things crawling under
that makes me feel a
places
little bit better.
as they come. After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron, we had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bar.
No,
Where there's one stink eye, there's always more. Biggest stink
That
eye
sucks.
scenes waiting for him on the other side. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city, but all the fire. He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did.
oh well, let's at least get sub 16.
We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. High time we built something new.
But yeah, that's too bad to hear. Voila.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. Not only are these rocks a source of life, they're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. We found that the oldest ones remember things. Now why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news. Those rocks, all polished to a
Damn, that was
sheen.
actually really good.
The largest ones, you know as cores. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the
This
quarry?
could be a
That
gold.
honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you alright?
God damn
It
it.
says. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Yeah, see if you can do the whole
If that's the
celebration
way it
thing
is, he says, then I won't
like,
stop you, because my country
over the weekend or so. Yes. Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Say what you will about
Uh-huh.
Zolf, but he's a man
So
of his
plus
word.
12 became PB pace after
This
Burstone
country
Quarry.
don't much care for
Well.
pleasantries, though.
This could be interesting.
I think they got him. They're wrong. No way out of this. Not without a fight. Zolf showed him the way here.
Yeah. Yep.
The shards can put this disease in
Okay.
remission.
There shouldn't be Unless I talked to an NPC or missed this dupe. Of course I didn't miss the dupe.
It's finally finished.
Then this should be another PB.
Now,
And this is gonna be a really dumb PB to run against. I'm gonna be ahead. More and more ahead. And then suddenly I'm gonna lose a bunch of time.
To the heart of the Bastion.
Probably.
I ain't one for long
Unless I can
goodbyes.
replicate
So here's the deal. Zia and I figure
that
you've done the heavy
personal
lifting,
quarry.
so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it.
It's finished.
Yes, that's our PB then.